chief executives, chairpersons of boards, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be with you this morning at this Ghana-Canada Investment Summit Day 2. It's my honor to engage with you, especially after a very exciting session yesterday. And yesterday we had a very good opening. May I ask you to give a big round of applause to the GIPC team for a great organization yesterday. Today we want to dive a bit deeper into some of the investment opportunities, incentives, and hand-holding measures that we have, which are aimed at helping you to come do business in Ghana. But I want to start my remarks by briefly tracing the relationship between Ghana and Canada over the years. It's taken decades of international cooperation between Ghana and Canada in the Commonwealth, the United Nations, and other multilateral organizations to build a foundation for our relationship. And it's interesting to know that our relationship started as far back as in 1906, when a church was established by Quebec missionaries in northern Ghana. And since then, Ghana and Canada have built a strong relationship. In 1957, we became the first nation in Africa to receive aid from Canada, and it's since been a period of regular relations between Ghana and Canada. Now, if we talk of economics or business or trade, the value of the two-way commerce in goods between Ghana and Canada in 2021 exceeded $475 million. So let me give you some breakdown. More than 372.8 million worth of goods were exported from Canada to Ghana, while about 102 million worth of imports came from Ghana to Canada. And yesterday I met some of the importers who bring goods from Ghana to Canada, shea butter and a few others. The primary imports from Ghana include, as I mentioned, shea butter, rubber, timber, mineral oil, and cocoa. But obviously it's clear that in the coming years we have to do a lot to bring a lot more trade from Ghana into Canada as against from Ghana or from Canada into Ghana. Now, to dive a bit deeper today, as an administration, we are keenly aware of the power of the diaspora, and successive MPP administrations began taking steps to increase our engagement with the diaspora to foster relations and linkages for future exploits. And we started this by establishing the Diaspora Investment Desk at the GIPC, as I alluded to yesterday. Now, as Ghana's foremost investment promotion agency, the GIPC, through the Diaspora Investment Desk, is playing a pivotal role in diaspora investments attraction into our country. The desk provides information to the diaspora on the current business climate and the investment opportunities available in Ghana. And through its events and missions, the diaspora is engaged, the diaspora is mobilized and stimulated to make investments in Ghana. The GIPC, through the Diaspora Investment Desk, furnishes you, our colleagues, with the support needed to relocate to Ghana, be it in person, via your finances, and through your networks and your expertise. And we assist the diaspora to navigate the regulatory processes and have a smooth investment transition into Ghana. We also develop lines of communication between diaspora associations and groups in Ghana, helping the diaspora build a level of trust in Ghana's investment environment. In addition to these, ladies and gentlemen, the Center, as a matter of policy, supports the enterprises with effective aftercare services, and that will deal with some of the issues we were talking about yesterday in terms of response time when you make enquiries. Ghana's investment prospects remain favorable, and significant progress has been made over the last couple of years in attracting foreign direct investment to support our industrialization plans. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, permit me to reiterate some of the key sectors that we are looking to receive your investments in Ghana into. Number one, property development or real estate development. The rapidly transforming landscape of Ghanaian cities is serving as a testament to the unprecedented growth of construction and the real estate sector. Ghana has a vibrant middle-income economy, and we have an increasingly growing population, a good chunk of who are finding jobs in the private and public sectors, and are sophisticated, well-educated professionals. And as they have growing incomes, the rising demand of all types of property development is largely outstripping local supply. So I want to start this morning by mentioning to you that the property development sector, or the real estate sector, is an opportunity area that we want to encourage you to look into. A second area that I want to highlight this morning is manufacturing. Industry in Ghana accounts for about 25% of total productivity or GDP. And currently, Ghana's industrial production is rising at a rate of about 7.8%, making it the 38th fastest growing industrial production in the world, undergirded by the industrialization policies of the current administration, the 1D, 1F, and others as we've been talking about. Industrial development and import substitution are key areas that our post-crisis recovery program focus on. And as I mentioned yesterday, we have very attractive incentives, such as a 5-year tax-free window, subsidies on financing costs, no taxes on equipment for your plants that you want to bring into the country, and some technical support for you. We are hopeful that you will look strongly to the manufacturing sector as another area of investment in Ghana. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, is agriculture, large-scale commercial farming, and agro-processing. Ghana's middle-income status, combined with our growing economy, signifies a growing middle class whose demand for quality and safe food is rapidly increasing. This has provided a conducive opportunity for the agricultural and agro-processing sector to be transformed in line with the current administration's initiatives, such as Planting for Food and Jobs and the One District, One Factory initiative. Ghana is attractive for agribusiness investors due to our vast arable farmlands, suitable climatic conditions, generous water resources, and the availability of labor, among others. We encourage you strongly to look to large-scale commercial agriculture and agro-processing in Ghana. A fourth area of interest that I want to recommend to you this morning, before resuming my seat, is tourism. One of the worst hit sectors of the Ghanaian economy during the COVID-19 pandemic was the tourism sector. But with restrictions lifted and life gradually coming back to normal, it is re-emerging with a vengeance. The Bank of Ghana lists the tourism sector as the 4th highest foreign exchange earner after gold, cocoa, and remittances for Ghana. The Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture reports inflows of about $2.1 billion in 2021 and anticipates that this figure will increase to about $2.3 billion this year. Ghana's all-year-round tropical climate, along with our wildlife, exotic water resources, beautiful scenery, pristine beaches, bustling nightlife, and rich history, makes it a favorable destination for tourists. And yesterday, as we outlined to you, we are in need of investors to help us build on a lot of our tourism potential sites. We are in need of investors to pull capital together and invest more in conferencing facilities back on the motherland. I want to encourage you to look strongly to this area. Finally, Ghana boasts of a dynamic financial sector, which has grown exponentially since 2017, with more Ghanaians gaining access to formal financial services. The sector is dominated by the banking subsector, although insurance, pension, and capital markets have emerged in recent years. The mobile phone penetration has created opportunities for the expansion of financial services and has increased the role of non-financial institutions such as e-money issuers, positioning Ghana as the fastest growing mobile money market in Africa, according to the World Bank's 4th Ghana Economic Update. This dynamic development indicates the potential of digital financial services and payment solutions to further enhance financial inclusion in Ghana. And it is the final area of interest I want to recommend to all who are gathered here to look towards investing in Ghana. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic has been a disruptor of trade and investment all over the world. In its aftermath, many opportunities abound in Ghana and by extension, the African continent. And the current administration in Ghana has both the will and the track record of creating a business environment that is enabling for foreign and diaspora investments. I want to end by applauding and acknowledging the powerful vehicle, that's the diaspora, impacting their countries of origin all over the world with resources, with knowledge transfer, and with their networks. And in Ghana, about $3 billion over the last few years into our jurisdiction. The Akufo-Addo administration believes in engaging you and our international investors who are here and asking you to channel these resources, these skills, and these investment opportunities back home. As the host of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement Secretariat, Ghana has been placed in pole position to lead Africa's economic and financial renaissance. This means that when you come back and you do business in Ghana and with Ghana, you are only opening your own door to access the entire African continent. I want to end by encouraging you to come invest in Ghana. And as I mentioned yesterday, if you need land and extra support, come to the Ofonsia UB constituency. We are ready to partner you to do more. We look forward to seeing you home soon. Grow with Ghana, grow in Ghana. Thank you very much.